Well, before, this was the game. But now, this is the game. I got it. I had a fortuitous encounter at GameStop today. So at my local GameStop, I went in and I was like, yo guys, do you happen to have like any Mario and Luigi Brothership games in? And they're like, yeah, we do. And they saw that I was a pro member, because I like GameStop and I am a pro member. Hey Ball, welcome to the stream. And they were like, oh, so would you be interested in getting a GameStop Pro credit card? And I was like, huh? And they were like, yeah, do you want to try and get it, you know, and all that stuff? And I was like, oh, sure, why not? So I immediately was approved for a credit card at GameStop, and I thought that was the coolest and funniest thing ever. It was just like, yeah, no, you're eligible for this. And I was like, wait, huh? Yeah, you want to run that by me again, buddy? So with the approval of GameStop, I now have another credit card, and it is for GameStop. And it's crazy because of the perks you get for it. Because getting a credit card, GameStop Pro credit card, you get a free Pro membership, get 10% more trade credit, you get 5% off like stuff just for having the credit card. There is no annual fee, and I was like, this is pretty good. And and then they were like, okay, so congrats, you're approved. This is your credit limit. Would you like to put the purchase on your credit card? And I was like, yes. I don't have to pull it out of my other bank. Sure. I just basically was given free money. I was like, oh, sure, I'll take that. And the best part of all of this, right, is that with this credit limit, I will be able to get a PS5 Pro. Granted, that's not on my to-do list right now. Like, it isn't really the thing I want to deal with right now because, like I said, I'm trying to build a PC. I'm still trying to build a PC. I have not bought the motherboard yet. You see, when you really like a gacha game, ZZZ, you tend to accidentally splurge a bit more than you should regularly. I am guilty. I was like, I'm gonna get the motherboard, and then I was like, oh, but Yanagi, because Yanagi's out. I'm like, I want to get Yanagi, and I pulled her today, and I was like, yes. I have a problem, and it's ZZZ. I love the game so much. I actually made some progress on the achievements for ZZZ. Thanks to my Cinema Mindscape 6 Bernice, I was able to complete achievements that I couldn't have otherwise completed regularly. And oh my god, and the best thing is, it's like, so there's an achievement in ZZZ, right? And it's like, oh, you need to try and extend Operation Inferno Reap by a minute. And to do so, you have to you have to kill the hornets and the tentacles that Nineveh summons out during the boss fight, right? So you get like 1 second per tentacle slain and 3 seconds for every hornet slain. Originally, I tried to do it with my previous team, which is like Nekomata, A Million, the Bangbu, and Nicole and Jiryuan, but I could only successfully get like, what, about a little over 30 seconds, like extend the operation 30 seconds with that team. I tried out the Sons of Caledon set. So, mind you, my Bernice isn't fully flushed out. Sure, her passive core skill is active, but it's like level 1, so it's not even like up there, because if you unlock her passive core skill, she does 205% damage. Alright, cool, that sounds like a lot, right? If you fully flush her out, she does 350% damage through her passive core skill. That's not including all the other skills, so her basic attack, her dodge, her perfect assist, her special attack, and her ult. All of those are not fully fleshed out. Yet, I was able to get way over 1 minute. Like, I was able to extend the Operation Inferno Reap for way over a minute with my current Bernice build. And I'm like, I love Bernice. Bernice is great. Like, I never knew anomaly agents could be so good. And I discovered anomaly agents were so good from Piper from Sons of Caledon. And like, because in the beginning, when you use an anomaly agent, they don't deal that much damage. But as they keep dealing damage, they deal more and more damage. And I was like, oh shoot. To the point where they make like really hard bosses look like low-level enemies. Because like you charge up their extra special attack, and then you're just like, bam! Like you finish it, and you deal like a big chunk of health, and you deal a big chunk of damage. So anomaly agents are amazing. And it occurred to me that I learned how to build squads more effectively because there are squad bonuses, and squad bonuses relates to the faction or attribute of the agent. So if an agent shares the same faction, they get bonuses. If they share the same attribute, they get bonuses. And I thought the attribute was like the elements, so like ether, electricity, fire, physical, and ice. I thought it was just that. No, it's also the type of agent they are. So like stun, anomaly, attack, support, and defense. So it does. So I discovered that recently when my friend DM'd me on Discord. It was like, hey, this team's gonna be great. And it was Yanagi with Caesar and Bernice, which is already a cracked team in general. Because Yanagi is able to do Disorder, which is a mechanic in Zenless Zone Zero. So Disorder is when you trigger 2 anomalies on an agent, and then Disorder is like, oh, there's 2 anomalies on this enemy. Let's deal more damage. So she's able to do Disorders without the need of another anomaly. So it's like, whoa, wait, what? So Yanagi is she's not just an anomaly agent, an electrical anomaly agent. She can create disorders by herself without the need of another agent. Because usually to do disorder, you need 2 agents. But Yanagi's like, yeah, fam, I can do it myself. And I'm like, what? And that's not even like increasing her cinema mindscape. It's just her in general. She's like, I can just create disorders without the need of another agent. I can just do it myself. And then you pair that with Bernice, who's a fire anomaly agent, and then you have Caesar that's physical defense, and it's just like, oh, and they're all S-rank agents, by the way, mind you. They're all S-rank. So their base stats are insane. And it's like, whoa! Because Caesar has the unique ability to interrupt enemies in mid-attack. So, you know, in some like games, you can attack the enemy, but it doesn't make them flinch. Well, Caesar has a funny ability that allows her to make enemies flinch, so she can cancel out attacks. She can interrupt them. So, let's say like an enemy swinging at you, and with the team I just said, with Yanagi, Bernice, and Caesar, right? And then like, so, enemy attacks, Caesar interrupts them, stun, cool. Bernice, and then Yanagi, and then you just make them suffer. Like, it's insane. Anomaly agents are great, and they are fun, and I'm glad I learned about it thanks to Piper from Sons of Caledon and Zenless Zone Zero. Because I was like, oh man, how do I play Piper? And when I learned how to play Piper, I loved her gameplay. She was so fun. And mind you, Piper is an A-rank agent. So, she is an S-rank, so her base stats isn't like crazy. But I have a Cinema Mindscape 6 Piper with her W Engine 5-star. And so it's like, oh, my Piper hits for big numbers. I just want to say, I love it. It's great. I can't wait to get Bernice up there. Like, sheesh. Bernice isn't flushed out, but she deals so much damage already. And I'm like, Bernice is going to be the S-rank agent I need, like, for certain missions. In fact, thanks to Bernice, like my current Bernice build, like, she's already, like, allowing me to get achievements and polychrome where I couldn't get any. So I'm just like, oh, shoot. Bernice ain't nothing to scoff at. And I need to build up some more S-rank agents, because if you saw in one of my streams, I played Zenless Zone Zero's Battle Tower, which is one of the new modes that they introduced in Zenless Zone Zero, which I appreciate. I love the Battle Tower. It's fun. It was just frustrating at the end. From floor 24 and floor 25, they're really hard, and with my current agents, even though they're fleshed out, it's apparent I really need to have more options, because luckily I had leveled up a bunch of my agents to the point where they've been maxed out in terms of like stats, like attack and defense and stuff like that, but I need more options. And the battle tower is a harsh reminder of that cruel fact. It's like, alright, cool. I know you got like a bunch of your agents flushed out, level 60, their W engines maxed out, their drive desks are also maxed out, like S rank, A rank, like, oh dang, that's a scary lineup, but guess what? The battle tower's gonna laugh at that. And it's like, what? They're like, yeah, no, you need like Cinema Mindscape 6, like, S rank agents with their respective S rank W engines to really, you know, get on level with these enemies. And I think it's really cool that they do that with the battle tower, though. And like the thing is, like, I don't know, I came to a realization today when I was playing Zenless Zone Zero, and I was just like, man, I've really done almost everything this game has to offer. Like, I'm currently trying to knock out the Godfinger achievements, so in addition to the regular game achievements, there are 3 arcade games in Zenless Zone Zero. So you basically have like 4 games in the price of like free. So Zenless Zone Zero, then you have like what, Snake Duel, then you have Soul Hounds 3, and then you have Bizarro Troop. So those 3 Snake Clash? Like Snake Duel, whatever. Snake Duel, Soul Hounds 3, and Bizarro Troop or whatever. Those 3 are the mini games in Zenless Zone Zero, and they're their own game, and it's like cool. It's really cool. I love Zenless Zone Zero. He's like, oh, I can't get over how fun it is. So much fun to play that game. It's crazy too. It's a gacha game, and it's like a fighting game. You know, you can play it anywhere you want. It's on mobile. It's on PC. It's insane. It's a fun game, and yeah, I just came to the realization that I've done almost everything. And it's like, oh shoot, like I have gotten all the observation data from like the Hollow Deep Dive. I almost have all of the combat observation data from the Hollow Deep Dive. I'm missing one, and it's because I don't have the agents for it, despite everything I said about how I have like cracked agents in my account. So yeah, I'm looking at all my achievements. Like I pretty much got almost every achievement in the game. Almost. I didn't get everything, I got almost, and I'm like, once I get everything, what else is left to do? I mean, of course they're gonna be like adding more content to the game, and I love that. I love the story, I love the animation, I love the gameplay of Zenless Zone Zero. But I just came to a realization, it's like, wow, once I finished all the combat missions, all of the Godfinger stuff, all that's left is to really just flush out my agents, so like level all of them up, and then wait for like the next update to introduce the more combat-oriented themed stuff. I mean, they do have a recurring one, like Shiyu Defense, so that's good. I like how they do that, like the recurring thing for Shiyu Defense and Hollow Zero. So there's that. So that's something to look forward to once I like finish everything that isn't recurring. So Hollow Zero is recurring, Shiyu Defense is recurring, and what I mean by that is after a certain period, they reset it, so you have to go back in there and do it again. I mean, you still get rewards and stuff, but it's gotten to the point where I can S-rank all of Shiyu Defense's critical nodes, which is great. Oh, thank God. Hollow Zero, I've almost gotten everything. Before the 1.3 update, I had maxed out all the stuff in the Outpost Primer. But with the new stuff, I'm no longer at max. I'm like 98% complete with the Outpost Primer. And it's like, oh, okay, alright, fine, be that way. So, but yeah, I almost have all the special areas in Hollow Zero, and I'm still trying to get all the Resonium in the Resonium database in Hollow Zero, but yeah, it is what it is, but yeah, I just don't, like, it just hit. The main thing is, like, what is there to do next once I've done everything in Zenless Zone Zero? And I, like, a part of me was like, oh, yes, I beat it. At the same time, I was like, oh, I want more. But I know they'll add more stuff to it. It's all about being patient, and man, I really went into Zenless Zone Zero, like, hard. Like, if you look at my account now, you'll be like, oh dude, you've done like a lot of stuff, pretty much like almost everything. I'm like, yes, I love this game that much. It's my new gacha game. It's fun to play it. So I guess That's it. Anyway, thanks for listening to me rant about like Zenless Zone Zero and how much I love the game. I'm really wanting to see him 6 Yanagi and hopefully 5-star her W engine, so that way I can have another busted character to use for Shiu defense or something like that. My goal is to be able to play all the agents when they're and they get to be all maxed out, so that way it's just, you know, just like a fun thing to do on the sidelines. Of course, they have like really hard challenges, which I appreciate, like the battle tower, but that's a whole other thing. Yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. Anyway, I didn't think I'd ramble for this long. We're gonna learn languages, and then we will play Mario and Luigi Brothership. Yeah, because I want to play that. Zenless Zone Zero aside, I want to play this game. I am excited. But let's learn some languages. Let's learn. Hopefully, I didn't get kicked out. Did I get? Okay, cool. I didn't get kicked out. Okay. All right, we're done. I'm done fanboying about Zenless Zone Zero, guys. Okay, so